Of course, there are going to be errors, but it will improve as it goes. But still, this is a sign of the platform that the Antichrist will be using, that platform is emerging. I told you.
I'll tell you, it's how does a tortoise, one of those big turtles, live so long? And they're trying to figure out how to splice that DNA with humans somehow to make them live longer. Hearts, organs, replenishing, trying to create superhumans to live longer.
Does that mean to say artificial intelligence is wrong? No! It's a technology we all need. What is coming is an enemy that will then use that system. Even Elon Musk said it, that AI is not good. It's like summoning a demon. And guess what did he do afterwards? He wrote a letter complaining to the authorities that we need to manage this thing. Then what does he do? Meanwhile, we did not know he was creating Nephilims in his...
Welcome back to Christiana Flourishing, where we motivate you with gospel. Please, my followers of Christiana Flourishing, I would love us to take our time to watch this video to the end, because this will help you concerning this A1 and other technology that will be coming out, and you can see that a lot. Why we should be very careful as Christians to use these materials, because these are the signs of the last day. Subscribe, like, and share. Leave your comment in the comment section. Do you agree with what Pastor Chris Yakilome has to say, Prophet Uebert Angel, Prophet Piggies has to say concerning this whole situation? Subscribe, like, and share. Bye.
To show my people what I said. What even the technology giants have said, that AI is like summoning a demon. It will start proving it. That means
the devil. Next. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Wow. Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. This is really interesting. I'm almost tempted to move into the details of this, but it's not the part I want to deal with today. Move to the next verse. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that, as I told you then, when I dealt with this, I told you about AI. All right? But the AI has even advanced far beyond what a lot of people thought. I told you then, I saw it in the notes. I told you then how that he will answer prayers. He will call you by name. His image will be in the cities. Think about it. Think about it. You're at the city square, and there's this large stuff there. And remember, today, there is face recognition. All right? How many of you know you got the TV sets that if you stop looking at it, it'll go off? If you stop looking at it for some time, if you can't see your eyeballs, it goes off. As long as it gets to see your eyeballs, it remains on. So it recognizes eyeballs. Maybe you didn't notice. I have some. If you stop watching, then you can't see your eyeballs no more. It goes off. As long as it can see your eyeballs, it stays on. So think about this. You got this large screen on the silly cellar, and everybody can see your eyeballs, and with the facial recognition knows your name. And so imagine you're looking at the screen, and Mr. Antichrist is there and calls you by name, and it tells you, I know you've been seeking to have a child for the last 4 years. So, Janet, you're going to have a baby. I have given you a baby. You will have a baby in 6 months. It's calling you by name. It's telling you you're going to have a baby in 6 months. It's going to be a miracle. You don't have to wait for 5 months, for 9 months. It's 6 now. Oh yeah, why? Because they got vaccines. They have special vaccines. Special vaccines. Everything is automated and things are going to be moving faster than ever. 6 months, you'll have a baby. Write what I've told, write it down. They will soon announce to you. You no longer need 9 months to carry a baby. 6, and your baby is delivered. Full grown. I've told you to write it down. You'll soon hear. It's right there. So they worship the beast. Put it back there. We'll read in Revelation. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Look at that. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast. Now this false prophet is called a false prophet. This false prophet will cause that all those who will not worship this image of the beast should be killed.
Super strength, because a gorilla is very strong, or massive animals. Because it's closest to DNA in a human, he's saying. Do you hear that? Because it's trying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that because it sounds ignorant, but to me. But it's like they're trying to compare a gorilla to a human, using super strength, like making super strong people, super soldiers, like super strong people, able to jump, climb. You know, I thank you, Father. I thank you for what you reveal. I thank you, Father, that you show me that which is to come. We worship you, Father. And Lord, as in the days of Noah, they're trying to mess with the DNA again, creating strange humans. You're trying to warn what's coming.
So you wanted to be the only one to create this
Only one to serve.
these Jabberwockies. do you understand what I'm trying to say? So the hypocrisy of somebody that is intelligent, rich, and not the Antichrist, but of course a marker on the roadmap, on the way to the coming of Christ.
There's much darkness here. So we see the prophetic words are starting to be just like the Lord told us they'd be. They're starting, the birthing pains are back to back to back to back to back. It's happening right in front of us. Major disasters, major warnings. I told you the dollar has to die. The beast system will rise. The end times are right at the door. And many people are not looking. They had their head in the sand. They were looking down at the ground, and they were so busy and so preoccupied at work, their 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, that they lost track of what was ahead of them. And it's Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. And the Lord told me, he said, Brandon, they don't know. They're so busy trying to pay their car payment, trying to pay their mortgage, trying to get their kids through college, they see something on social media they get upset about. They look up for a minute, they go, and then they go back into it. And I saw them, they mouth off a little bit on social media. They type away, keyboard warriors. And then they go back into this, but they don't ever try to act out against it. They just say a couple things on, venting on Facebook or whatever, and they just go back into their rut. And they don't realize the seriousness of the hour. They don't realize the seriousness of the hour, where we truly are in the end times. Many people don't realize. And I saw Putin. And he said, we want all of it. Lying, saying we don't. We'll come to the table for peace, but back behind he has cards. I just got to buy time until Trump's out of office. And
I hear. They start bringing things that you should never accept, and you start accepting. Where do you think you were locked down all this time? So that just if you could listen. 2 days you were angry. 3rd day you were angry, you were outside. 4th week, now you're adopted now. All they are doing is to train you until you are somebody we can control. And since we have controlled you, we can introduce a certain reality. See there, the microchip implants that let you pay with your hand.
Yes, sir.
Your head is thinking, oh, but that's just technology. Yeah, why is it found in our Bible as the end time? Why was it written 2,000 years ago when there was no technology like this? It would cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. It will cause it. How? Where is it that the doctors hold when they want to test your power? And where is the thing going?
That if we now have those things in our bodies, and there is the headquarters, there is the bigger machine, an image that is given power, and that image now has the capacity to cause all. So it will be a program that will be streamed. They will feed information into the computer, the God of the age. And when you are caused by the system, so slowly people are coming out, they're saying, no, we are wasting time going to school. Google can be put into your head. You carry all the answers. So there will be no exams in the future. Why? Because you can just type in your head what you want and you are told. So if we get to that point where you carry your bank account in your body, you know how much is left. Your body tells you you are broke now. So if they are to cause you, it means it's a program that will be streamed into your body. They will cause you to feel. They can depress you when they want to depress you. They can stress you when they want to stress you. Whatever they say, you do. So this is a God that is coming. And officially, there is going to be an unveiling officially of this intelligence. All of you will agree that this is a God because you are bringing your questions. And you will get answers that you have all submitted to this one being. And you will wonder at the image that it has life. If you still think today that we are all humans, you are confused.